Hi, I am the Alaskan Nerd Reviewer, or Nerd Review, depending on how you want to look at it. And I am here today to review Borderlands 3. I liked it. Solid game. Wish they brought back the original voice actor for Reese. This new guy did good. I think he did good. Didn't phone it in. Wish they brought back Fiona and Sasha. For those of you that have not played the Telltale's Tales from the Borderlands game, I recommend playing it. It's kind of... It's like during... Like after 2, a couple of years after, I believe, after 2. Fun game, solid game. Not a lot of people like it, and you know what? I get that. I respect that. That's their opinion. I personally did. I thought it was great. I will review that later. Possibly in my next video. I'm thinking about reviewing 2, kind of going in reverse order. I liked the guns with Borderlands 3. I loved them. Great, fantastic uses, especially the secondary uses. Grenade launcher was great with some of them. Shotgun wasn't that great. It's kind of phoned in, being honest here. Did not care for the melee one guns. Some of them were good, not all. I did not like the shotguns. Didn't like them. Jacobs was okay too. TDR. I loved the TDR gun that runs at your enemies, shooting and then explodes. It's a favorite one. I don't know if it's a spoil. Well, it's kind of okay. So, spoiler warning. You get that gun from Ava, which is Maya's apprentice. But you kind of have to beat the main thing for Athenas. But that's later in the game. I can talk about that later if people want. The Calypso twins, the main baddies of the game. I didn't really care for them. Just kind of felt shallow as far as villains go. I mean, this is Handsome Jack. There's more to him. Yes, he was a raving lunatic with delusions of grandeur like no one could believe. I get that. That's, who didn't? The guy was a nut in the extreme. But he had character to him. You play the pre-sequel and then you kind of figure out some stuff too, which I will review that as well. I'm taking, actually, reviews, whoever wants to. Throw in a suggestion, be it movie or game, it's fine. I don't really have TV right now, so I can't review shows. Got Air TV. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's kind of annoying. Excuse me, sorry. I loved the vehicles. Loved the powers. The action skills have much quicker cooldown time than the previous games, which took forever for the. It's always the worst time, Always took forever for the cooldowns to kick in. But I loved Borderlands 2 as well. Big fan. It's actually what got me started with the Borderlands games. I like the new Vault Hunters. I do. Zane and Moze are so far my favorites. Warming up to Flak. He's not 100% great, but, who is, right? I like it, though. Again, I apologize for yawning. I don't really sleep well. But I like the vehicles. I don't really use the technical much. I usually use the mono wheel. Especially with the bladed one. That really helps with traction. I don't like the big donut one. It's not. The handling is terrible, and it's just it's a mess. It's a mess. I like the technicals. They handle more like a real truck should. The runners, they've changed, you know. Jeez, I'm sorry. Um, they do bring back original characters from the old games, and I'm not gonna say all of who. I want that. I want everybody to figure it out. New players, old players. To new players, I say this: it can be a little daunting, you know. Sometimes when playing games, you know, you might not think, I'm never gonna beat this guy. You know what? Just keep your head focused, and you'll get him every time. You know, it may take you a while, but it's worth it. Sorry. uh, the powers. I dig the powers. Um, Zane's using two of them at once is useful, but do not expect to throw grenades if you're using both, which is useful. It is. I go with the Digiclone and his little drone buddy. But for most, Iron Bear, minigun and rocket launcher. You can't go wrong. You know, personal preference here. You know, you do you. I love Claptrap. I'm glad they brought him back. I know it's a different voice actor, and not everybody was happy about that. I was neither, to be honest. But this thing happens, and you know, at least they brought him back, and didn't do some lame off-screen kill. You know, like they just sometimes do. I mean, they do it all the time in movies and TV. I mean, come on. You know, Iron Man 1. I don't know the actor's name that plays Rhodey in the first one. But it's obvious they switched him out in the second one. I mean, come on. You can't compare him and Don Cheadle. They're not the same person. Sorry. I was getting over being sick, so that's also fun. But this is my first video, obviously. I apologize for the pauses. I apologize that the video seems buggy. I get pauses in some moments. I'm sorry about that. I'm truly sorry. I will try to get better equipment. But, you know, until I do, I gotta roll with what I got. Be happy with what you got. I am. You know. This is the one critique of the game. You know. I wish we could import, you know, some of our old guns from Borderlands 2 into 3, you know. I guess some kind of scavenger hunt, you know, from the original Sanctuary. Like Toxic Kitten, that was my favorite. Excuse me, sorry. God, I am just botching this, aren't I? Apologize. I didn't like how they changed a lot of the guns. But I will give this game a 10 out of 10 review. Because it's solid, it keeps you coming back for more every time. You know, and there's tremendous replayability. Maybe you want to see how a mission goes playing as a different character. Go for it, you know. Hey, if you have to start a new game, that's all the fun for it. You know? I was happy they brought back Vaughn, but I don't really like what they did to his character. Don't worry, he's not a bad guy if you haven't, you know, played it, but I mean, well, who hasn't by now? But if you're just starting out in the game and you're nervous, don't do you, you know? You do you. Because it's not somebody else playing the game for you. You know, it's you playing the game. Don't worry about what somebody else thinks, you know? Don't even worry about what I think, you know? This is just my opinion, you know? I'll try to be helpful. I'll try to be as helpful as I possibly can. You know? So if you're just starting out the game and you're worried, you know, am I doing this right? Am I going the right way? You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you're not going the right way. Maybe you're not doing it right. Who cares? It's up to you. You know? It's kind of like a choose your own adventure book. You know? I mean, it's overly simplified. And a little preachy, sorry. But I mean, if you let somebody read that for you, you know, it's not really you choosing what happens in the story. It's them, you know. So play how you want to play it. You know, you want to blow people up throughout the game. I mean, obviously you're going to. But I mean, if you just want to do it by throwing bombs instead of bullets, hey, go nuts. I mean, you know, it's not what I would do. But try it. Who knows? It might be a winning strategy. It probably is. You know, somebody's probably figured it out already. I love the artwork. Fantastic detail and everything. I love the locations. Promethea is awesome. Eden 6 is awesome. Misleading name. Very misleading name. You know, you think Eden, paradise, no pain, no nothing, not swamp, and everything and its cousin trying to kill you. I mean, that's not paradise to me, but you know, hey, if that's your idea of paradise, cool. Hey, whatever. I will most likely start uploading these daily. This is my first video, so I would like it. I would appreciate it greatly if you would like and subscribe. I will do my best to upload these daily, and as a promise, I intend to keep. I like to be a man of my word. If you have any ideas for reviews, be it movies or games, you know, just throw it in the comments, and I will do my best. Actually, I will listen. I will listen to what any of my future subscribers say. Not literally like if somebody tells me, hey, go jump off a cliff. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I got a family. But other than that, if you guys say, you know, go watch Pretty Woman, I'm not really going to like it, but I'll review it, you know. If you tell me to go watch Twilight, I'm probably not. You know, I don't like those movies. I'm sorry. I know there are fans out there, but it's just not my cup of tea. You know, it's just not. You know, I got nothing against the fans. If you like Twilight, hey, go nuts. Let that flag wave. I don't know if they make literal Twilight flags. Probably. I mean, they make DVD rewinders. That's not a joke, by the way. Somebody actually bought a DVD rewinder. I don't know what's. God bless smart people, yeah. Please keep it civil in the comments. I mean, you know. But if you have any suggestions, I've got a pretty healthy collection of games. I'll be reviewing all of those, and I've played plenty of other games that I'll also be reviewing. I go by a 1 to 10 scale, kind of like G4 used to before, you know, they sold out. I mean, come on, miss them, yeah. But if you leave a review, I will check it, and I will most likely do a video about it. I'm 99% sure about that. So this is the Alaskan Nerd Reviewer signing off. Please like and subscribe, share if you want to. I know everybody's busy these days, but if you take the time to watch my video, I would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys. You know, just drop an idea for a review. Even something as benign as Jeffrey. Alright, that's my cat. Well, my wife's cat. Yeah. Sorry. But, you know, like, share, subscribe, if you have the time, and have a good day, you know, have a good week. People don't always say that enough as it stands, and I really hope that you do. And that's just for me. Nothing to do with the channel. But have a good week. And if you're having a bad week, maybe next week will be better. Thank you for your time.